All right, what do you got going in your life that you want to share with The Bert Show? You can always hit us up at thebertshow.com. In this case, is it shady or is it not? And it focuses on her boss.
Shady or not, The Bert Show will decide. Are you shady? You will be vetted. Shady or not, The Bert Show will decide. If you shady, you will regret it.
So the boss is charging everyone in the office for supplies. Already it sounds a little bit on the shady side. But is it or not? Kristen has the email.
I am writing to seek advice on a difficult situation I'm facing at work. My department manager, whom I will call Rachel, has been charging all the employees for our use of office supplies, such as paper, pens, staples, anything really. I assumed this was standard practice within the company, didn't think much of it.
In any job or in any career that you guys have had, has the office ever asked you guys to pitch in for supplies?
No.
Yes,
They have.
but big supplies. So not like little ones, but like electronics.
You mean your own electronics?
Oh, well, yeah, because I bought my laptop.
Yeah.
Like the company.
Yeah, but past companies provide laptops for you. So there are many companies will give you your computer and give you your work phone for work as well as supplies.
Okay, and in this case, she's saying it's everything.
Yeah.
It's staples
Yeah.
and paper, and maybe it's a real small company that's going to go under if they don't do this.
I have no idea. Rachel will also charge employees for using printers or copying machines. It's actually so expensive that I end up trying to print or copy anything I might need at home. While annoyed by the policy of charging for supplies, I assumed this was standard practice. The other departments of our company are in a different building. Somehow, office supplies came up in conversation. It became apparent that throughout the company, charging for office supplies, not a thing. If the company doesn't charge its employees for office supplies, it also makes sense why Rachel makes us pay in cash.
Oh, man, this is so shady.
What?
Makes us pay in cash for what we use and is not deducted from our paycheck. Is this strange to you, or is there another explanation? Is she pocketing the money herself and essentially stealing from the employees by charging for supplies that should be provided for free? I've always liked my manager and have never wanted to get anyone in trouble. But if this is what she's doing, I believe that this is wrong and unfair. I am torn between turning my manager in or just keeping quiet and limiting my use of office supplies. I would appreciate any advice you can offer.
Wow. Okay, so I know it's early and sometimes it's hard to get the phones going this morning because you guys have more priorities, obviously, in this. But if anybody has ever had to pay for supplies in their own office, 1-855-BERT-SHOW, I've never heard it before.
This is so shady. I would not work for a company that made me pay for pens and paper clips and copies. I am not paying for the things I need in order to make you money. That's not how that works. You pay me for my time and you give me those supplies. I would turn her in, and if it continued, I'd be out of there.
I think it's even more than an issue like turning her into HR here. There's a couple of things. First of all, your job's at risk already. If this company is doing so poorly that it's asking their employees to pay for paper clips and paper and stuff like that, there's going to be a real good chance over the next couple of weeks they're going to tell you they don't have a paycheck for you. So I'd be nervous about that. And the second thing is, because there's so much distrust here, you just can't turn the other way and go, I'm just going to work it. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. If they're doing something that obviously shady, then who knows what else they're doing behind the scenes.
All right, here's the deal. I've been watching a lot of Dateline recently, okay? So you can't just go to HR without any proof. Like if there's an exchange of just like cash and you don't have like receipts or it's not coming out of the paycheck. So what you have to do is covertly film the transaction or get it in writing in an email, be like, how much do I owe this month for office supplies? Because you need concrete proof with her involvement that this is going on.
You got to go all CIA.
You really do. Because if you do this and then the other people in the company are worried about losing their jobs and then they decide like, I don't want to get involved, and then you don't have anybody to corroborate, which is very important.
It is.
If you don't have anybody to corroborate, then you're going to be the one probably out of a job.
Here's Annie, I think, telling us what we already feel like. This is shady, as Kristen would say. Hey, Annie.
Hey, that's super shady to have to pay in cash. I would tell them, okay, I'll pay, but I'm going to write you a check to the company.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how you prove it,
yeah,
right?
and watch them change their tune on that one. Okay, and Ansley here with a very good correction. Remember, I'm saying, I don't know places. I don't know a lot of places. I have to pay for their own supplies. In the meantime, we spent a month of the year trying to find these people, and this is who I'm talking about, teachers. Hey, Ansley, good morning.
Hey guys, I was just commenting that teachers have to pay for their supplies all the time. I've used a local organization in Athens called Books for Keeps also that lets anybody in the community go in and get, I think, 100 free books a day.
Whoa.
And so I've used that the last several years to change out books in my classroom. I spent, I don't know how much of my paycheck this month on stuff for my classroom as well. So that's not a new thing for us.
Yeah, that should have been so obvious to me. That was stupid. we do
okay, I just wanted to call in and say.
Yeah, we do a campaign to raise supplies for you guys so you don't have to pay for that. But real quick, you said something super important there. What was the name of that organization?
It's called Books for Keeps. It's in Athens, Georgia, but I work in Barrow County.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you.
Teachers.
Yep.
Teachers.
Yep. They definitely pay.
Of course they do. Yep. How about if you went into a doctor's office and like, I just don't have a lot of cash today for a mask. Patient, can you give me some money and give me cash? Because I just don't have money for the supplies.
Have you seen what they charge? You're already paying for that mask.
Yeah.
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get the Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.